And there we go, guys. Okay, welcome to another version of Cardiac Baseball. And so far I'm playing the 1965 season. I've had that happen more than once. Alright, today's game is sort of an experiment. We are doing the Baltimore Orioles versus the Washington Senators. Now the reason why this is an experiment, and I typed it in, is that originally this game ended up being an 18-4 blowout for the Baltimore Orioles. The challenge is to all my baseball player fans and everything else who do have the 1965 season is to play it your way. Whether you use a dice, you use a PC like an Action PC and a few other games, a Strat you're using in there, okay. Play the games. If a blowout occurs, you guys are proving my point entirely. Remember, I use my own dice. I am going to be doing a second game tonight. But the second game is another experiment, guys, and it's going to be a little bit different. I am going to play in pure silence. I want to show everybody from the time because these games here we play take roughly an hour, hour and a half, hour 45. We all know that. The question to ask is, how long does it take for you to play a game in sheer silence? No talking, no chatting, just play the game. Okay, in my case here, when I'm in the black, I play these games in roughly about 15 to 20 minutes is what I come up with. And that's what I want you guys to see. Okay, so we do enjoy our own games in our own unique way. And I have with this one here. This is 1965, April 22nd. There were 4 games on this schedule. The first one I did already on the black was the Minnesota Twins versus the New York Yankees. A home run in the 8th inning by the Minnesota Twins sealed the victory for him 5-3. I let Pedro Ramos stay in there just one player too many. He went to a D rating according to this game, and I let him throw one more time to try to get the third out, and a 2-run home run ensued. Al Worthington got his first save for the Minnesota Twins. Jim Cott got his second victory. Clete Boyer was responsible for all 3 runs for the Yankees when he hit a home run in the 4th inning. Here we go. It is Wally Bunker versus Phil Ortega. The batting lineups for the Baltimore Orioles is Paul Blair, who will be playing center field, leading off for the Orioles. And let me see what I can do here real quick, because I know how to do this now. Okay, I've learned quite a bit on this game while you guys have been messing with me in the whole 9 yards. Obviously, we have a grand total of 6 games played. We're going to go by at bats, or we can go by at bats. It's perfectly fine. I'll get everybody in here anyway. Okay. Louis Apri, okay, Paul Blair will be batting first. He's batting .357. And we'll be going back. I go back and forth. No, I don't have to. Hold on here. We're going to fix this real quick. The Orioles game, like I said, was 18-4 slaughter. It was ugly. And the Orioles left their entire team in, which is even worse. Luis Aparicio batting second. He's batting .200. So far this year, he has a home run. He has 3 RBIs. Paul Blair has 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Okay. All right, hang on, guys. I know I'm doing this a little weird. Boo Powell is batting third. He is batting .269. Has a home run and 6 RBIs, also a double and a triple. Brooks Robinson is batting cleanup. He has a home run, 3 RBIs. He's batting .250 currently this season. Norm Seaburn will be coming into play. He is batting .320 for the Orioles. Has a home run, 3 RBIs. Kurt Bleffery will be coming in also. He also has a home run, 3 RBIs. He's batting .133 in 4 games. He has 2 hits in his 15 plate appearances. Okay, we're going to keep going from there. I think I can do something better. Way I'm chatting along here, so let's get back here. Okay. John Orsino will be coming into piece catching. Jerry Dale will be playing second base. And Wally Bunker is our pitcher. We'll go through the bag stats as we go along. The Senators will be Don Blasingame playing second. Ken McMullen will be playing third. Let me set the starting lineups up to be safe here to keep them in lineup. There we go. There's Baltimore lineup. These are based, as you can see up here, on the 22nd. Based out of either Baseball Reference, Retro Sheet, or Lehman, one of the 3. Well, I'd say it's probably out of Retro Sheet, which is probably more accurate. And they do strive to maintain their accuracy. Baseball Reference, I seems to be picking up on that. Okay, for the Senators, it'll be Don Blasingame, Ken McMullen, Bob Chance will be playing first base. Frank Carter's at left field. Jim King is our right fielder. Don Locke's the center fielder. He got collared his last game, 3 walks, and then had a home run anyway. Doug Camilli will be playing catcher. Ed Brinkman is our shortstop, and Phil Ortega will be pitching. Let's get the game going here. As I said, Paul Blair is batting .357. He has 31 plate appearances. And if Cyrus is listening, and I'm hoping I've been trying to get Cyrus to come in and watch these games again. This, I think, really should be at-bats instead of plate appearances. I think that would be a better thing to have out there. Just one. It's a minor cosmetic change, but it might work. Here's the pitch by Phil Ortega. He already has a C rating. Not sure about the codes. I've requested a Ditto user's manual to MP3 so I can learn the codes a whole lot better, so I can get a better understanding of the game. I can't get worse, but I can only get better. And a lot of people out of Skeetersoft, I have a great support from that. I'll explain that when we get to the 9th inning. Here's the pitch to Blair. It is a 16. Can everyone? Hopefully everybody can see it. And I'll find out real quick here if they can. Hold on. Hello, Tribe. Yeah, I can read chat. This game here is legitimate. So this is the second game I'm doing, Tribe. That'll be a whole lot different. Can you read this, or is that too small, Tribe? I need to find out for any of the rest of you guys. And I gotta play with this just a hair. See what it looks like. There we go. All right, and gonna need everybody to be able to see the dice. That's all I want to do. Due up here is Luis Aparicio. He is batting .200 with 3 RBIs, no home runs. Here's the windup by Ortega. It is a 62. And we have a possible, we got contact on the ball. And Luis Aparicio does hit it over towards Bob Chance. Bob Chance able to scarf it up, makes the play unassisted. And we have 2 down here in the game. Paul Blair, as I failed to mention, did ground out to our shortstop, Ed Brinkman. And, of course, knowing me and my rashness for trying to hurry up and get games going here, of course, I don't bother to put the damn score sheet up so I can keep broadcasting the way I should, because I'm a dummy. Welcome to Saturday. Welcome to Clint's World. Okay, coming back will be Boog Powell. Boog Powell is our left fielder for the Orioles. Is batting .269 so far. Has 1 home run, 6 RBIs. He did not become the first baseman for another couple of years. Here is the pitch. 54. And he hits it out deep towards right field over here at Griffin Stadium. Getting a beat on it will be King, our right fielder, and he makes the play. We have a 1-2-3 inning for the Washington Senators. And Tribe, if you didn't catch me earlier, like I said before, this is an experiment. The original game was 18-4. Of course, I throw my own dice. If you have the 1965 season, I would like to see you try to do the same thing under your own guys. If it shows up in a blowout, then we've not proven a huge point. And it really is the fact that using your own dice will make the game different, make it probably to a lot of players more enjoyable. I hate to say it that way, because it does put a lot closer, keeping in mind that this is the Cardiac Baseball, and everybody knows my reputation for Cardiac Baseball. Coming to bat for the Washington Senators will be blasting game McMullen and Chance. The pitcher is Wally Bunker, carries a complete C rating. Here is the pitch. It's a 61. And Don Blasingame hits it out towards the right field side of the ballpark. Waiting for it to come on down will be Kurt Bleffery, who makes the catch real easily right now. It's pretty much a calm wind going on out there in Washington. We are still looking at the flagpole. Kenny McMullen will be our batter. He is batting .250 for the Senators, has 1 home run, 4 RBIs in his 35 plate appearances. Here is the pitch. It is a 22. And he hits it out towards right field, gets past the first baseman, Norm Seaburn, and McMullen will get out on the ground ball first base. With the base hit, starts the game off for the Washington Senators. Wally Bunker, by the way, is 0-2 so far this year, has a 5.40 ERA. And let me see if I can come up with his stats real fast. I can. It's not that hard to do. Okay, all players. Pitching. Hopefully you guys can see this, because it's pretty cool. Individual by game, Wally Bunker. Somebody show me this. This is his 3rd game of the season. He's pitched about every 4 or 5 days. He lost to the Red Sox. one of the few victories that the Red Sox have. I'll show you that too. He gave up 3 runs. He had walked 3, struck out 2. Gave up 4 runs, including 1 home run. Lost the game. He went 6 innings. Just the way it went. He went down to a D rating fast. Probably, and I just didn't even hesitate. I took him out. He lost the first game of the season to the White Sox, and I believe that was a real tight one. Gave up 1 run on 2 innings pitched. I don't even think he was the starting pitcher at the time. Okay. Coming to bat will be Bob Chance. Bob Chance is batting 160 for the Senators. Here we go. And it is a 45. And he is walked on a pitch that just went outside the black. Bunker is glaring just a stash at the umpire. Coming to bat will be Frank Howard. Frank Howard's batting 333, has 3 home runs, 8 RBIs, currently tied in the league for the home run league in the American League. Here is the pitch. 26. And Bunker strikes him out. We have 2 runners out there, first and second. Coming to bat will be Jim King. Jim King has only made 1 plate appearance. It was a pinch hitting job, and he got a hit. Here's the pitch. 34. This is his first full start for the Senators, and he flies out to our center fielder, Paul Blair. And no runs, 1 hit, 2 runners left on base. At the end of 1, it is the Orioles nothing, the Senators nothing. Coming to bat for the Baltimore Orioles will be Brooks Robinson, Norm Seaburn, and Curt Blefary. And Brooks Robinson will be our batter here in the top of the second inning. Look at real quick, see what we're doing here. I like it that way. I do. Okay, good. That's why I finally got the camera tribe. I wanted everybody to finally see that. Yes, I do legitimately throw dice, and I'm not going to cheat. That's the biggest thing. It's proof that I don't cheat in these games. Yes, I know I have a thing for the Red Sox, but I believe in baseball it should be fair play, all hands round. If you can see my dice, then I'm doing the job right. I think Earl helped me on that when they were a little bit. I love seeing him throw his dice and strat, so I really do. Here is the pitch to Brooks Robinson, the human vacuum cleaner. 51, and Brooks Robinson hits it out deep towards left center field. It's getting towards. Glock is on his way over, but he is not going to get it. He'll have to pick it up off the bounce. Makes the cutoff, and Robinson will take a base hit here. He makes a wide turn, but goes back. Smartly goes back to first as Locke throws it into our second baseman. We're in the top of the second inning. Norm Seaburn is our batter. He is batting 320 for the Baltimore Orioles. Has 1 home run, 3 RBI so far this season. Here is the pitch. 56, and he hits a high pop up. They got a group. I call it a group hug. They got a group hug going over there on the right side of the infield. However, our shortstop Ed Brinkman decides, no, it's mine. He will take it, and we have an out. We have 1 down here in the top of the second inning. That will be Curt Blefary. Buffalo is what they used to call him a long time ago in his major league seasons. Is batting 133. He is just getting started. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Here is the pitch. 21. And he hits it out towards left field, waiting for it to come on down. Will be our left fielder, Frank Howard, and we have 2 down. The runner holds. Brooks Robinson holds at first base. Due to bat will be John Orsino. God, that name sounds. That name is so close to one of our baseball broadcasters over here for Boston, guys. So bear with me, okay? Al knows his name. I think it's Orsino. I think it's almost like Don Orsino or something like that. So it's just coincidence. I wanted their father and son. I would roar if they were. Anyway, Phil Ortega, by the way, is 0 for 1 this year. He has pitched in 2 games already himself. Has a 4.50 ERA, 7 strikeouts, 5 walks. Here is the pitch to Orsino. Yep, that's a ball. Foul ball, as you guys saw. There we go, 63. And Orsino hits to our shortstop. Brinkman goes for the easy out second base and makes the play. That is it. It is a 1-2-3 inning at the back end. But Orioles get no runs on, 1 hit. 1 man left on base because it does count. No, actually don't count it. I'll be darned. Okay. He just gets the fielder's choice just to get to be the out. Okay. I get better at this as time goes on. I age like a fine wine, gang. Coming to bat for the Washington Senators will be Don Locke, Camilli, and Brinkman. We are in the bottom of the second inning of our baseball game today for the spoken version of the baseball game. Pitcher is Don Locke. He's batting .200, has 2 home runs, 3 RBIs in his game here. Here is the pitch. It is a 16, and Don Locke hits it out to our shortstop. Excuse me. Luis Aparicio, who's able to grab the ball real easily, fires it over to our first baseman, Seaburn. For the out, we have 1 down. Due up is Doug Camilli. Doug Camilli, the catcher, is batting .222, which is standard for most catchers. Bob Tillman, the Red Sox, is right now this year, who is a weak hitting catcher, by the way, for real life. He's one of my better hitters in the league right now. Here is the pitch. It's an 11 to Mr. Camilli, and he has put a huge contact on this one. Let's see what's going to happen with it. And he hits out towards right center field, heading over towards that wall by the National Bohemian sign, and he hits it. It gets off, bounces off the wall, hits the ground, bounces off the wall, and picking it up real quickly will be our right fielder, Kurt Bluffy, who fires it in. Dolph Camilli does get into second base on a sliding double, and he is the first threat of the game. The first true threat with 1 down here. Ed Brinkman's our batter. He's batting .226 for the Washington Senators, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. A little bit of a threat going on. Here is the pitch to Brinkman. It is a 21, and he hits it out towards our left fielder, Boog Powell. Boog Powell is able to get back there a little bit. He's not the fastest man in the world. A rather easy play for him. Makes the play, fires it back in. Camilli has to hold at second base as it went on the right side of the field. And coming to bat will be our pitcher, Phil Ortega. Phil Ortega is batting .333 out of his plate appearance, so he's probably 2 for 6. Or actually 1 for 3. More likely than not if he's batting .333. He has a couple of walks, it probably looks like, in there. Here is his pitch. It is a 65, and he hits a high foul ball heading out towards the dugout on the right field side. Brooks Robinson's heading over there, keeps a beat on the dugout, makes the play at the top of the step. We have 3 down. No runs, 1 hit again for the Washington Senators, 1 runner left on base. Coming to bat for the Baltimore Orioles will be Jerry Adair, who eventually went to the Boston Red Sox in 1967. Wally Bunker, who I think, no, here's a go. He was there for a while. And Kurt and Blair, Paul Blair. All right, guys. Here we go. Coming to bat will be Jerry Adair here in the top of the 3rd inning. Here is the pitch. 45, and Phil Ortega watches first man out there on 4 straight pitches. Jared Dare is on a very tough out anyways it is. Even though his batting average does reflect it. Coming to bat will be Wally Bunker. And the O's are going to see if they can try to bunt him over. Here in the bottom of the ninth, top of 3rd inning. Here is the pitch to Bunker. And not going to happen as Ortega did not throw very well, and on a 3-1 count, he does get it inside. We have runners on base with 2 walks here for the Baltimore Orioles. Coming to bat will be Paul Blair here in the top of the 3rd inning. Jerry Adair is at second base. Yes, he is a slow runner, it says here. I think I got the S and the F correctly on these codes. And here is the pitch to Paul Blair. 35. And Paul Blair hits towards our second baseman on a slow roller heading towards second base. Blaskane picks up, realizes he's not going to get Bunker at second for the force, and fires over to first for the out. Paul Blair is out on a ground ball, but Jerry Adair will take 3rd. Bunker will take 2nd. Infield will be in for the play to the plate. Coming to bat will be Luis Aparicio. Luis Aparicio is 0 for 1 today. He has grounded out to our first baseman in the 1st inning. Here is the pitch. 41. And he hits a high pop-up heading towards 3rd base. Stepping back onto the grass is McMullen. He makes the play. Adair fakes trying to get back into home. Don't know why he did that. Kind of on a dumb move, but it happens. And coming to bat will be Boog Powell. Boog Powell flew out to our right field the first time up in the 1st inning. 2 runners are on base. There are 2 down here in the top of the 3rd. Runners are on 2nd and 3rd. Here's the pitch. 34. And Boog Powell hits it out deep towards center field. Heading back is Locke. He's heading towards the warning track, steps at the dirt, and makes the play on a long fly out for the Baltimore Orioles. And after the 2 walks, Ortega settled down, got him out 1, 2, 3, and we have no runs, no hits, 2 runners left on base at the end of 2.5. It is the Baltimore Orioles nothing, the Senators nothing. Dude up here is for the Washington Senators is, I take that back. They did count that one in the second inning. I take that back. Okay. I lied, guys. All right. Will be Don Blasingame, Wade's the pitcher. Ken McMullen and Bob Chance again. All right. Don Blasingame flew out to right his first time up here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here is the pitch from Wally Bunker. It's a 42. And Don Blasingame hits it out on a shallow fly ball. Coming in to chase it down is Kurt Blefary. And we have one down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. It seems to be that Wally Bunker, or Blasingame is playing hit and catch to Blefary. Ken McMullen's our batter. He got the first hit of the game for the Washington Senators in the 1st inning and was stranded at 2nd. Here's the pitch. 55. And Ken McMullen hits out towards left center field, heading out that way. Trying to cut it off very quickly will be Boog Powell, and Ken McMullen's on with this 2nd hit of the game. At first base, takes a wide turn. Powell fires it back in. Bob Chance is our man. He is walked his first time up. Runner on first base. And here we go. 56. And he hits it out towards right field again. Waiting for it will be Kurt Blefary on a routine fly ball. We have 2 down. McMullen will stay at first. Due up will be Frank Howard. Frank Howard is 0 for 1. By the way, hold on. I can't afford to drop these things. I'm not ordering anything until the end of the month. And here is the pitch. 46, and they strike out Howard. 2nd time this game. And that is it for the Senators in the 3rd inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on base. Coming to bat is Brooks Robinson, Norm Seaburn, and Kurt Blefary here in the top of the 4th inning for the Baltimore Orioles. See, that's my color commentator. Yeah. By the way, guys, anybody wants to know? Okay. This, if you can see her, is my color commentator. This is Sasha the Terrorist, better known as Little Boo. She's keeping an eye on Mean Mommy. She don't like my wife for some reason. I have no idea why. But she gets off of me she doesn't get mean with her. She just runs away from Mean Mommy. That's the life of my house here. I usually have another color commentator here too, guys. Chunky Butt. But Chunky Butt's upstairs being a girly girl. So let me get this fixed back again. There we go. Let's see if that works right, guys. There we go. All right. That'll do. All right. But anyway, that's Little Boo. Hi, Little Boo. So, and Mommy's right behind us thinking I'm some kind of a nut for doing this. I know she does. It's a great hobby to have. So, guys, and everybody who does this knows it's a beautiful hobby to do. We get to appreciate the historical value of our games, so we get to play like we're kids again. Here's the pitch. Oh, foul ball. There we go. Okay. Brooks Robinson is the batter. Here we go. 45. And Phil Ortega walks Robinson. That's the 2nd time he's on base this game. He got a base hit in one of 3 Baltimore hits in the 2nd inning. Due up here will be Norm Seaburn. Norm Seaburn is 0 for 1. He popped up to our shortstop. And we're going to see if we can try a little something in the hit and run on this guy here. It doesn't say whether Brooks Robinson's fast or slow. So here we go. Let's give it a try. 24. The Senators won't expect it. No! He struck him out. And Brooks Robinson's caught trying to steal 2nd base. On 2-4, I believe that's going to be. Let's take a look here. To the shortstop. 2-6. Picking up back to Ellis Brinkman. We have 2 down here in the 2nd inning. We won't be trying that. We'll be probably going back to normal American League Baseball. Okay. Here is the pitch to Kurt Blefary. If he hits a home run, I'm going to be so ugly. Oh, he hits to our pitcher. He hits to the pitcher, Phil Ortega, who's able to scarf up a direct hit to the mound, and he fires it over to our first baseman Chance. We have 3 down here. At the end of 3.5 innings, it is the Washington Senators nothing, Baltimore nothing. Coming to bat will be Jim King, Don Locke, and Camille. Doug Camille, I believe it is. Jim King is our batter. He is, so far today, 0 for 1. He flew out to center field his first time up. Here is the pitch. 66. And Jim King hits it out deep towards right field. All we can do is, as Bluffery's doing, he's going as far back as he can. Gets it barely over the fence. We have a home run for Jim King and the Washington Senators. They take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning. On a home run by Jim King. His first of the season, I believe that is. Congratulations, Mr. King. Coming to bat will be Don Locke. Don Locke, so far this game, is 0 for 1. He grounded out to our shortstop. Here's the pitch. It is a 24. And Bunker strikes him out. Bunker fired that one in very, very hard. Oh, come on. Do this. There we go. Let's see if that looks better. I know, she always does. No, my color commentator ran it away. So I'm back to myself and back to playing Vin Scully. Sorry, guys. My color commentator run it away on Daddy. Okay, due up here will be Doug Camille. Doug Camille got a double his first time up. Here is the pitch. 62. And we got a possible. We've got contact with the ball. And it's going to be a ground ball. It's heading over towards first base. Seaver scarfs up, waves Bunker away, steps on the bag himself for the out. We have 2 down. Due to bat here will be Ed Brinkman, our shortstop. He is playing the hit to our left fielder, Boo Powell, here in the 2nd inning. And Brinkman's up the bat. Bunker's back in the pitch. Here we go. 42. And Brinkman is struck out. That is the 4th strikeout for Bunker this game. But 1 run on 1 hit, the home run by Jim King. And at the end of 4 innings, it is the Washington Senators 1, the Baltimore Orioles 0. Coming to bat will be John Orsino, Jerry Adair, and Wally Bunker here in the 5th inning. Ratings should go down, but if they're pitching well as I do it, and I just had a chat with another guy who's doing the 1965 season in Skeetersoft, we talked about the same thing. If the pitchers are doing well, why take them out? If it looks like they're in trouble and they're in their D ratings, we'll replace them. But we replace them with the pitcher who pitched in the actual game first. After that, we're on our own. Same thing with pinch hitters. It happens. Here is the pitch to John Orsino, who is 0 for 1. And it's a 45. And Orsino is walked. That is the 4th walk given up by our pitcher, Phil Ortega, here in the game.
Ronnie, get off of there. What's wrong with you?
We gotta go take care of a cat, guys. Kind of bad as Jerry. Ronnie, chunky butt, come on. Okay, Jerry Dare is up. Here we go. 16. And Jerry Dare hits it out to our shortstop. Brinkman fires over to Blatsky. Blatsky fires over to Chance for the double play. 6-4-3, and we have 1 down. Successful double play. Wally Bunker's at the bat. Bases are clear for Ortega. That is the 2nd double play for the Senators this game. Here is the pitch. 64, and Bunker strikes out. I believe that is Ortega's 2nd strikeout of the game. We have at the end of 4.5 innings. It is the Washington Senators 1, Baltimore Orioles 0. It is an official game, guys. Okay, the one thing I like about this game, too, and I'm not sure why it doesn't, but it can if it wants to, it doesn't have a thing for rain. Anything like bad weather, so we are here at the bottom of the 5th inning in our game here, and just so everybody knows, okay, this was a night game at DC on the 22nd of April, and a whopping 6,890 people showed up to view this game live. Always makes me crazy back then when you see this kind of stuff. But Washington was really, back then was not a true baseball town like it thinks it is now. Okay. Phil Ortega's our batter on a 1-0 lead. And whoops. We get to undo that because I did not throw the dice. I didn't catch that. Here is the pitch. Wally Bunker has 4 strikeouts by the game. I was right about that. To the 16. Phil Ortega hits 2 to our shortstop, Aparicio, who gets over towards his left. Stops, plants his feet, makes the play. We have 1 down. In the bottom of the 5th inning, Ortega fouled out to our third baseman the last time up. Due up here is Don Blasingame. As I mentioned before, Don Blasingame seems to be playing hit the ball and catch with Kurt Bleffer. He's blown out to right field twice. Here is the pitch. It's an 11. This one's going to be huge contact, folks. Let's see what we got going on here. 34, and he hits that 2-second, fires out over towards left field. Picking up will be Powell. Powell fires in, and Blasingame will be on with a base hit. Wally Bunker is in the stretch. Blasingame's taking the lead. And Bunker fires in. There goes Blasingame, and he makes it safely into second base. Stolen base for Blasingame. Runner on second base. McMullen is on the mound, is on the plate. Here is the pitch. 1 strike on him. And he hits a pop-up heading towards shortstop. Reparicio's waiting for it to pop, come on down, and makes the play. Blasingame will stay at second base. 1 down. Coming to bat will be Bob Chance. Bob Chance is 0 for 1, flown out to right and walked. Here is the pitch. 63, and he hits out towards left field. Waiting for it will be Powell. The ball's nice. He's got a nice lazy fly ball, and he makes the play. And we have 2 down. Due up is Frank Howard. Frank Howard has struck out twice. Nope, that's 3rd out. 3rd out? Yes, it is. I take that back. I lied. At the end of 5 innings, no runs, 1 hit, nobody, 1 man left on base for the Senators. At the end of 5, it is Washington Senators 1, the Baltimore Orioles nothing. Coming to bat for the Baltimore Orioles will be Paul Blair, Luis Aparicio, and Boo Powell. Paul Blair has grounded out twice this game, once to shorts, once to second. Here is the pitch. 53. And he hits it out towards center field on a high ball there. And it drops onto the ground for the base. It gets past the center fielder. He drops out of his glove. As it flings back, and Flair will take second base, and they are going to give that an error to our center fielder, Don Locke. Blair is on with base hit, the second hit of the game for the Orioles, and takes second on the air. Coming back will be Luis Aparicio. We have 1 down here. We have no out here in the 5th inning, and we're going to bump this one across if we can. And we get to see what's going on. This is not going to be a bunt, I don't think. It is a sacrifice bunt. He busts down, lays it down perfectly towards the first base. Nice drag bunt heading down towards first base side. All Seaver can do is pick it up, fire over to second base. As Blair does have the speed, fire to second base. Adair makes the play at first on a 3-4. Blair will take third. There are 1 out. Infield will be in 4. The play at the plate, we have 1 down here in the top of the 6th inning. Blair's on third. Boo Powell is the batter. He is 0 for 2 today. He's flown out twice. Hopefully he can get it out far enough. He can turn into a sacrifice fly. Here's the pitch. 16. No, he hits a base hit. Hits out, gets past our shortstop. Brakeman gets just under his glove. Blair will come on in, and Powell is at the plate. About ready? And Powell is at the plate with a base hit. 1 down. Powell will take first. Oh, God. Ronnie!
Oh, no wonder you're just running like a little bitch.
We're going to have to kill a cat. Okay? He thinks it's cute to just stink the entire house up. You got to love him. Coming to bat will be Brooks Robinson. Phil Ortega has getting tired. See if we can try to get him to finish the inning out for the Washington Senators here in the 6th. And here is the pitch to Brooks Robinson. 14. Brooks Robinson hits towards left field. Getting down that way will be Frank Howard. Makes the grab. We have 2 down. Coming up to bat will be Norm Seaburn. Norm Seaburn has struck out and popped out. Here is the pitch to Seaburn. 25. And he hits it out. He hits a nice slow roller getting out there towards our between short and third. No one can make up their mind. It's going to be an infield hit. Powell will take second base. Seaburn's on first with the infield hit. Powell's on second. Coming to bat will be Kurt Blefrey here with 2 down in the top 6th inning. Here's his chance. Here is the pitch. 22. That is going to make it. It is a single. Blefrey fires it out there. Gets out towards our left fielder, Frank Howard. They are waving Powell around. Powell is getting over towards getting into the plate. Howard fires it back in on the hop. Goes McMullen lets it go into the plate, and he is nailed. Boog Powell is nailed. That is 3 down. They save the run. Howard saves the run. And at the end of 5.5 innings, it is the Baltimore Orioles 1. The Washington Senators 1, and that was 1 run on 3 hits. There was an error. Probably an unearned run will be coming in on that one then. As a matter of fact, it is going to be an unearned run. Coming to bat for the Washington Senators will be Frank Howard, Jim King, and Don Locke. Bunker is still on the mound for the Baltimore Orioles. Here is the pitch. 36, and they walk Frank Howard. Frank Howard works for the walk on a 3-2 count. Due to come bat up here will be Jim King. Jim King is 1 for 2. He has homered in the 4th inning. They're hoping he can do it again. Our few fans are up and rising for it. Here we go. 13. And Jim King is walked. And Bunker could be getting a little tired. They're both throwing 5 hitters, but that is Bunker's 3rd walk of the game. They give him a rating of 8, a cutoff on 8 base runners. So that is it right there. We'll see what we got going on here. We got runners on first, second base. Try one more time. Here is the pitch to Locke. 46. And Bunker strikes out Locke for his 5th strikeout of the game. Coming to bat will be Doug Camilli. Doug Camilli is 1 for 2. Got a double in the 3rd, in the 2nd, and grounded out in the 4th. Here is the pitch to Camilli. 45. And the bases are loaded. He is walked. The bases are loaded. There is 1 down here, and do believe it is time to bring in a reliever. According to the game, the reliever is going to be Jim Palmer. Will be the reliever for the Baltimore Orioles. Wally Bunker right now has 3 runners left on base. Palmer will be coming in to pitch in this situation. Not a very good one, but he does pretty well with it. So Palmer's coming in, and the next 4 batters up will be Brinkman, Ortega, more likely a pinch hitter. We'll have a pinch hitter for Ortega, Blasingame, and McMullen. Okay, so here we go with Palmer. Jim Palmer has an nothing record so far. He's been pitching relief for the Baltimore Orioles. Been in 2 innings, struck out 2, walked 1. The infield is in for the hopefully double play, and I've had a few of those happen in this game, guys. So get over it. That's why I love this thing. Here is the pitch. 16. And Brinkman hits to our shortstop. Aparicio fires it into home for the plate. The plate, get him out and fires back, or still tries to get it fired back over towards Robinson, towards Seaver, but doesn't get there in time. And Brinkman is safe at first on the fielder's choice. Howard is out at home on the fielder's choice. 6-2. We'll give that. There we go. King will take 3rd. Camilli's at 2nd, and Brinkman's at 1st. There will be a pinch hitter here at the bottom of the 6th inning for the Washington Senators. Let's see who one of our first pinch hitters will be. Oh, I'll be damned. Okay, we're going to have a good one going here. You guys are going to recognize these names. Okay. The next 2 players you're going to see in the game are both managers, or become managers. Start off with the gerbil, Don Zimmer, will be coming in to pinch hit. He was the first one that called into the game, so he'll be the first one in our game. That's how we play it here, folks. We have 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Don Zimmer is the batter. Actually, in his own right, he was a pretty decent player when he was with the Cubs. Here is the pitch to Don Zimmer, the gerbil. 36. And he hits a shot. Unfortunately, Seabird's right there to go high. When we have 3 down at the end of 6 innings, there was no runs, no hits. 3 runners left on base. They left the diamond drunk. And it is the Baltimore Orioles won, the Washington Senators won. Palmer did his job and did it well. Coming into pitch for will be another new manager down the road. Dallas Green will be the pitcher. He was the first reliever to come in the original game. It was an 18-4 slaughter. He'll be pitching to John Orsino, Jerry Dare, and we're going to leave Jim Palmer in the game. I could do that in this type of a game. Palmer's worth it. Okay, if it was that's how I'm going to play this one. He's not doing bad. Here is the pitch. 26-2, John Orsino, and he hits to our shortstop Brinkman, who's able to get over towards his right, makes the play on the fly and gets him out. 1 down. Jerry Dare will be coming up to bat next. Jerry Dare is 0 for 1. He has walked. The Senators have given up quite a few walks. Unfortunately, so does the Orioles now. And grounded to second. Here's the pitch. To Dare, 61. Jerry Dare hits it to our man Ed Brinkman, who's waiting for it on the ground. Makes the easy play, fires over to first, gets the Dare out. Coming to bat will be Jim Palmer. Jim Palmer is his first time at bat. Here is the pitch. 35, and he is struck out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Washington Senators. If I made a mistake, then we'll live with it. But I don't think I made a mistake in this one here, guys. Not for the Orioles. Okay. Coming to bat for the Senators will be Don Blasingame, Ken McMullen, Bob Chance. Don Blasingame is 1 for 3. Has got a signal in the 5th, stolen base, and flown out twice to right. Here is the pitch by Palmer. 32. And Blasingame hits it to our second baseman. Dare is able to make it gets over there towards his right, plants himself, fires over, and makes the play. We have 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Due to bat here will be Ken McMullen. Ken McMullen is 2 for 3 today. He has 2 base hits and popped up to our shortstop. Here is the pitch. 24. And Palmer strikes him out. Big K for Jim Palmer. That is his first K of the game. Coming to bat will be Bob Chance. Bob Chance is 0 for 2. Flown out twice and walked. Here is the pitch to Chance. 13. And Palmer has walked Chance. That's his second time on base. All base on balls. So far today, due up will be Frank Howard. Frank Howard has struck out twice. He has walked. They walked him all the way down to 3rd and got nailed on a forced play in the 6th inning. Here is the pitch. 42. And Palmer strikes him out. And that is the second game. We're going to leave a Palmer in anyway. If you guys saw that notice there, Palmer probably stayed. He went 4 innings in the original game, by the way, and got the save. Right now he's playing for the win. We'll see what happens. Okay, we'll see what the game does. This is the thrill of the game. Palmer's pitching well. He hasn't given up any hits yet. And coming to bat for the Orioles again will be the top of the order. Paul Blair, Luis Aparicio, and Boo Powell. We are in the top of the 8th inning of an obvious what's turning into again a special. Oh, let me catch up. I'm doing real bad here. Okay. This is true. And yes, I know the game of craps too, by the way, Beats. I know that game well. I don't play it, though. I do not. The only gambling I do is I bet the ponies. It is my game. That way the odds don't favor the house. Anyway, hi Al. Hope things are well. Sorry about your mom there. I'm not sure what's going on, but I got a feeling that's what's going on. And okay, and who we got? We got hockey today too. I got the Bruins tonight. Anybody want to say anything about the Las Vegas Golden Knights, about how they're doing so far this year? They're going to be a team to reckon with for the East if they show up. All right, coming to bat for our Baltimore Orioles will be Blair, Aparicio, and Powell. Here we go. 35. And Paul Blair hits a foul. So here we go, guys. One more time. Dallas Green is on the mound for the Senators. 31. And Dallas Green walks Paul Blair, who is on base for his second time in the game. Got a base hit and has grounded out twice. Reached on air, by the way, and scored the only run for the Orioles. Here is the pitch to Luis Aparicio. Blair is on first. 14, and possible hit going on here. Let's see what happens here. 16 on that, and Aparicio hits out deep towards left field. Howard's hitting back towards the wall, makes the play. We have one down. Coming to bat is Boog Powell. Boog Powell today is 1 for 3. Got a base hit and got nailed to the plate by a great throw by Frank Howard. Here is the pitch. 16. Powell hits it to our shortstop, Brinkman. Brinkman's able to fire the ball very quickly over to Chance and makes the play. And we have 2 down here in the 8th inning. Here is the pitch to Brooks Robinson. And it's a 34. Possible error coming up here, guys. 56. And Robinson hits deep towards center field. Makes the end. What the hell happened there? There we go. Deep towards center field. Making the play will be Don Locke. We have 3 down in the top of the 8th inning. Due to bat up will be Jim King, Don Locke, and Camilli here in the bottom of the 8th inning on a 1-1 game. Palmer's pitching a Butte right now. We're going to leave him in, see what happens. Here we go. 43 heading over towards Jim King. Jim King hits towards our very man Palmer. Palmer feels it nice and clean. Makes the play over to first. We have 1 down. Don Locke. Don Locke is batting 182 now. He is 0 for 3 today. Struck out twice, grounded out. Here is the pitch to Locke from Palmer. 66. And here we go, guys. It's a long one. Possibilities going to exist. Not going to happen. Don Locke has turnaround and deep out, heading out towards right field. Bluffrey's taking a second look. He likes the side of the wall. Unfortunately, it's not the side he was looking for. And Don Locke hits out a home run here at right field for the home run. That is the second run of the game for the Senators and the second home run of the game for the Senators. It is 2-1 Washington. Jim Palmer will be coming out of the game now, unfortunately, guys. Even though he pitched for the original. Let's see what we can bring in. It is now up to me. I got quite a few pitches I can choose from. Okay. And we're going to bring in Dick Hall. Dick Hall has appeared in 3 games already. He has been in 5 innings. Given it 8 hits, 5 runs on 8 hits. Struck out 7. He has walked none. Has an ERA of 9 right now, unfortunately. He'll be the new pitcher for the Orioles, and it's a 2-1 game. Palmer is the pitcher of record. Coming to bat will be Doug Camilli. Here is the pitch. 42. And he is struck out by Hall. Due up will be Ed Brinkman. We are rushing this, guys, because Honey Bunny's cooking dinner. Here we go. 63. And he flies out. And we have 3 down here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Coming to bat for the Washington Baltimore Orioles in the top 9th will be Norm Seaburn, Kurt Blifrey, and John Orsino. And we're going to take a quick peek. Tribes, you take care. Have a good one.
All right, come on, Bella.
All right, I got to stop, guys. We're going to put the game on pause. Enjoy.